everybody, I'm back with another video today. I'm still kind of sick. You can hear my voice is kind of up in my nose, but other than that, I feel pretty good. Yeah, and I'm just bored right now, so I decided to make a video, and the video today is Equestrian Pet Peeves. Sorry, there's a lot of them. Yeah. Okay, let's get started with the video.
It's all because of you. All because of you. It's all because of you. All because of you. I know that if the sky would fall, I survive it all because of you.
I'm not gonna number these because it'll take way too long. So the about to say the first one. No. Okay, when people say riding is easy, okay, how about you try it then? Thanks. Bye. Muddy arenas. I hate when the arenas are muddy because then you're like, should I ride in it? No, because my horse will get disgusting, but it's like, that's the only option, unless you have an indoor arena, so muddy arenas suck. Especially when it's nice out and the arena's muddy outside, you're like, oh, let's go to the indoor, even though it's so pretty outside. When people give you unsolicited advice, like, no, I can do it by myself. I have a trainer. Thank you, but no thanks. I do not need your advice on how to ride my horse or how to do anything involving my horse, unless I ask you for help, or you can see that I'm, like, visibly, like, struggling. Okay. I don't need your help. I got it. People who leave blankets on their horse when it's like above 60 degrees outside. Okay, honey, your horse does not need a blanket. Okay, yeah, I don't even need a jacket when I go outside, and I've got like your horse does not need a blanket. It has fur. It has fur for that. Okay, unless it's like bald beyond belief. You do not need a blanket for your horse if it is above 55 degrees or 60 degrees, or you know, like, and if your horse has a blanket on because it was like 30 at night, like, come out and take the blankets off of your horse. Thank you. Goodbye. People who have been getting lessons for about like 5 days, and then they're like, oh, my child needs a pony now. Yes. Prestigious. No, please take lessons for like over a year or so before you get a horse. I made that mistake. Please do not do that. Please do not do what I did. I mean, I had been riding for a couple years prior, but, like, please take lessons, or, like, be riding for some time before you get your own horse, please, because, like, if you change your mind, then you just, like, wasted that horse's time, and you wasted your own time in the arena, and people just kind of, like, cut you off, and you're like, oh, excuse me, because I'm riding in a straight line, and you're going, but excuse me, please, excuse me, because I'm the one who did nothing. Like, just watch where you're going when you're riding with, like, multiple people. If you're kind of, like, newer to riding, don't buy a 3-year-old colt or something you're not ready for. Like, don't go out and be like, oh, I'm going to start riding this. Like, say, you're like, oh, I want to learn how to barrel race. Don't go buy a $4,000 barrel horse because you cannot ride it. I'm sorry. It may be the best, but that doesn't mean you can't ride it. That doesn't mean you can ride it. You know, like, it could be the fastest horse in the world. Doesn't mean you can ride it, you know? Which is why, like, if you're new to riding, get a, like, old thing. Because, like, it'll be, like, good. And you need, like, you need something to grow on. Like, you can't just be like, me and this horse are going to grow together. Green rider and green horses do not mix. I also did that. Do not do that. Again, please don't be like me and buy a green horse when you're a green rider. I was a little less green with gravity, but, you know, we still kind of like rocky beginnings. Yeah, just please do not mix green horses and green riders together because it'll just make a mess. And you'll have those days when you just want to cry and you're like, oh, sell this horse. I got sell it. That was me. That was me 2 years ago with Gypsy. Riders who give their horses mixed signals. Like, if you're one of those people that, like, yanks on the mouth and kicks at the same time, please just stop. Please stop. Like, oh, please stop. Like, hurts my soul when people are telling your horse to stop, but their legs are kicking and telling it to go. I see this a lot with new riders, and not hating on new riders because, you know, everyone starts, like, horrible. Everyone starts as a horrible rider. Yeah. I had a friend come out and ride my gypsy once, and, you know, she was like, oh, I can ride without you, like, walking me around. And I was like, okay, if you want to try, go ahead. And so she gets on, and Gypsy immediately, like, goes, like, not like fast. She's just, like, trotting. And she's like, oh, wow. And she's pulling back with her arms, and the reins are back here. You know, she's like pulling back like this. But I can visibly see that her legs are squeezing as tight as they can to Gypsy's side. I'm like, you need to stop squeezing with your legs, sit down, and say whoa. Don't think that I'm, like, hating on everyone, because I'm actually hating on myself mostly. Like, in my videos, I'm like, oh, I hate when I do that, you know? So I'm hating on myself too, everyone. So, yeah. When horses are on the wrong lead, and the riders don't do anything to change it, maybe the riders don't know, or know that there's, like, a lead, or, like, don't care. I don't know, but, like, if you're on the wrong lead, and I get it if it's, like, a couple strides and you, like, change it, I'll be like, okay, you know, you changed it, good job, like, A+, yeah, good job. But if you just kind of leave it and just keep going and, like, turning on the wrong lead and doing things on the wrong lead, oh my god, leads were drilled into my head about 3 years ago when I was like, oh, I need the right lead, because, like, it just bugs me so much when people are like, they don't care about the leads, or they let their horse just kind of go on the wrong lead for, like, a long time. People who don't even try to train their own horse when they do something wrong, as soon as their horse does something wrong, they're like, sell it. That's not how it works. When your car gets a flat tire, you don't get rid of the whole car, you just fix the tire. Please try to train your own horse. Another one is that I hate when I'm talking about something and people are like, oh, you have horses? And I'm like, yeah, well, I have one now. Yeah, one horse. I've got one horse now. And they're like, oh, can I ride it? And I'm like, nope, you cannot ride a horse. Sorry. It's my horse. I spent my whole life, no, only like a year, but I spend like 6 days a week out there, like, working with it, not so that you can ride it. I'm sorry. Like, if I invite you to ride him, you can ride him. If I do not, please do not ask me, because I probably don't want you to ride him. Another one is when people think their horse is better than your horse, and it's like, please, just, like, settle down. Even if your horse is like $10,000 and you ride around the show ring like, I do not care. I love my little backyard thoroughbred more than anything in the world. Okay, thanks. Thank you. Bye. And it's like, of course, maybe your horse may have, like, better breeding than mine. Okay. I'm not saying my horse is going to co-compete at the Rolex. I'm just saying, like, he's okay for me. And he's good for me. Your horse is not better. Your horse could be better for you. Your horse would not be better for me because my horse is good for me. Okay? Oh my gosh, this list is so long, people. Oh, another thing I hate was when you, like, spend all day training your horse on one thing, and then the next day you go out, they forget everything. You're like, What just happened? You knew this yesterday. When you're like, oh, I'm gonna go out and ride my horse. I hope he's good. I hope he's really good. And then you're like, what is this little thing? Like, what? Well, when your horse is like, I'm gonna run out to the fence. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. It's like I never ridden you before. Another thing that I do not like, or is a pet peeve of mine, is when people are not adventurous at all on their horse, and they are scared of everything, and they don't want to do anything with their horse. You're like, why are you even riding? And it's like, you don't want to go on a trail ride because you think your horse will spook. You don't want to do the high jump because you think your horse is going to refuse it. Like, if you never try, you never do anything. You never succeed at anything. You have to try new things. Like, let's say I wanted to train Gravity to do Liberty, and I was always afraid to never take his, like, halter or bridle off because he would run away. Like, you're never going to know until you take that chance. I'm actually pretty scared about that now, because I've only, like, ridden, like, bridleless, tackless stuff in, like, the super small indoor where he can't get away. But, like, even that was a push for me. I didn't want to do it, but I did. And I'm really happy about it, you know? And maybe someday we'll go in this indoor, in, like, the big indoor. And, like, we'll be able to just ride around tackless. Just like nothing ever happened. And, you know, I have to take that step someday if I actually want to continue with Liberty. But, like, if you don't take risks, you don't get better. Another thing that bugs me is when, it's mostly with Western tack, is when it, like, constantly squeaks. It's like, you're like, oh my gosh, just oil that thing. My last thing that I have for you guys is a pet peeve, is when people let their horse walk all over them, when they let their horse run in front of them and cut them off, and it's like, no, please do not. Your horse should respect you and respect your space. Yeah. Like, I know people are going to be like, oh, natural horsemanship, you're partners. No, you're not. I'm sorry. That's just my belief. You can be partners with your horse. I want my horse to actually listen to me when I tell him to do something. When people say it's a partnership, I'm like, no, it's not a partnership, because if it was a partnership, we would do half and half, like half what you want, half what I want. And so half the time we'd be spending stopped by the edge of the arena and letting him eat grass. No, that's not how it works. I decide when you get to eat grass. That's why I, like, let you graze while I'm, like, standing there. No, it's, what I call it, it's an apprenticeship, because I listen to his suggestions, and then I quickly shut them down if that's not what we're doing. I'm sorry this video is really long. Let me know if you guys liked it. Leave comments below, give it a thumbs up, go subscribe to my channel, tell your friends about this channel. That's really all I have for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.